Afternoon everybody, Fat Steve, Spices Media, and I'm outside Arts Amusements on the prom at Bispum, and if I flick, we've got Bispum Station over there, and I'm continuing some of the vlogs I've been doing where I've been mapping out areas. I think the last one I did, I ended up at Red Bank Road. Now we're going to take Red Bank Road as written because I film up and down it so often, so many times. Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve. Hello, it's Fat Sandra, but I'm not fat. And together we're Spices Media. So as I come on to the prom, I've got the powder room, hair and beauty, got the little park across the way. I'm on the medium-sized scoot, which is now technically the big scoot. So we've got 220 Queen's Promenade, 232, I don't know, I might have got the first one wrong. So as I'm heading down here towards where I used to live when I was a kid, and the first of the hotels, I think, Granada Apartments. The first one is the Onyx, I think, I missed, and we've got one here that looks a bit, no name on it, and next door, Relaxed by the Sea at 242. That's the derelict one. We've got the Commodore, which used to have a flagpole at the front back in my day. Ballroom and Latin Dance Studio and Hotel. The Langwood, that was there back in my day, and we come to the first street, which is Penistone Road, folks. It's quite short. It's got this hotel on the corner, detached house on that side. So I've got a couple of new houses, new builds here. Red brick semis, more semis, and a big corner house at Beaufort Avenue. So this is Beaufort, and this is where I learned, where I was a counsellor, where I learned counselling years ago, but the qualifications are no good today. So this is Beaufort Avenue, a nice residential street that runs right along to Norbreck, I think. So we come in to the first turn on the left. So I might miss some of the hotels on the prom. I'm not sure how I did this the other day. And I've no street name, folks. So again, nice big semis along here. Lovely couple on the corner there. And quite nice big streets, nice big houses. So these are mostly hotels on the front, I think. I'll try and get the ones that I've missed, if I can. There's lots of people parked about here for some reason. So there's the Braemar there, and the Queen's Plaza, I think, and Medistay Lettings or something like that. So I don't know why this traffic stopped, unless there's roadworks. Yes, there is. So this one's Rycourt Care Home with Nursing. Ooh, on the prom. Two beautiful big pair of semis One's made a little balcony. It's got the nice white tiles. And this is the stone grill. Folks, I've just missed a tram. These traffic lights. A nice big, bold, red brick house. This is Madison Avenue, folks. Well, I've not been along here for a long time. Excuse me, I've just had two puddings, peas and gravy from Bispum and Cleely's kitchen. Well, Bispum kitchen it was. Bit of work going on there. Now these gradually, as you come down here, look at that, ain't that beautiful? What a lovely house, folks. So quite a few detached and quite a few semis along here, and Madison is on a hill, and so when I come down on this side, as I get back to Beaufort, it's raised up quite high. Now I always remember having lived around here as a kid. One of these corner properties here used to be a guy that used to play the organ. He used to play with his organ in the ice dome, I think, and I think he was a bit LGBTQ plus it and that. So back on Beaufort, and the houses, as you can see, are raised up quite high. So if you don't like stairs and steps, that's not for you. We've got the Madison Avenue bus stop there heading towards Norbreck. Somebody's got his British England flag, isn't it, that one? Oh, I mix them up and people moan at me, you know. Nice red brick semis along here. More raised up. Nearly got killed then by that fucking lunatic. So a nice big corner one there. And this is Sandhurst, folks. Heading back up towards the prom. Big bungalow there on the corner. And oh, this is a bit of an hill. Again, nice Accrington Norrie red brick, most of these. As we get to the brow of this hill and head back down to the prom. That's a lovely nice house. Semis, another one with the lovely tiles, which reminds me of where I used to live, which you should see in a few minutes, I hope. Another gorgeous big one there, number 2. Not seen any for sale yet. So I'm at Sandhurst Avenue tram stop. I think I'm past that roadworks, and the ones I missed down there, I don't think they're hotels. Oh, they're just big private residences. So as I come back onto the prom, I've got a nice Union Jack flying in somebody's garden. That's 288. Beautiful, folks. Supporting Britain. Nice one there. Now this one here, next door to where I used to live, I think this used to be Abbott's Coaches back in the day. I'm not 100% sure. So, as I come to Montpelier, I'll come round the front. This is where I used to live. About 1976, I think. And it had a brick wall, which is now gone, most of it, and been replaced with this nice wooden fence. So there used to be a pond, if you've seen on the old videos. It's now got a nice statue The rocks are still original, they were what was round the pond. And this other one has got a British flag and a Welsh flag. So this where I used to live is 294 Queen's Promenade. And at the back here, this building has a gym, a sauna, and behind that is a swimming pool. So I lived there, I think 1973 to 76, I think it was. So this is Montpelier, folks. Quite a bit of traffic, trying to avoid that roadworks, I guess. And this comes all the way down and goes down to Red Bank Road. I am going to go down it just to show you. There's one there sold, there's one there for sale, Susan Eve. Again, if you don't like steps, it's probably no good to you. And quite a few nice properties down here, folks. Sold, unique. That's unique, isn't it? So, I was going to do this yesterday after I'd had my breakfast, but it ended up taking me longer than I thought to find somewhere for breakfast. So this is Montpelier. I'm back at Beaufort now, and that goes up to Norbreck Road. That's the bit of Beaufort that I didn't catch, and there's a carry on down Montpelier. Oh, this is the way I used to have to walk to school when I was a kid. And yeah, I used to turn left and go up there. I might find where it is after. So this is the lower end of Montpelier. Got something there with a nice blue and white flag. I'm not sure. I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it out loud. Because if it's where I think, it's a country that I respect highly. So, 2 or 3 off to the left along here, as you've seen. I'll try and weave back in and out of them in a minute. So we come down to the end here at Red Bank Road, and I think we've got the fire station to my right. So just to the left is Bispum Village, and here is the fire station, folks. So having been down there, I'll go back up this one that takes me back. So that's Bispum Fire Station. This is Sandhurst again. We got the top bit, well now we're getting the lower bit. One of these new masts for this weird sort of internet service that puts a little dish on your house. Well, them's been done up quite nice. Different to how I remember them. Opus broadband it is. Quite an unusual thing. It has a little aerial on there, I think. Quite strange. Quite unusual. So Sandhurst is low to my right as I head to the prom, and a bit higher on the left. And as I come to Beaufort, I've obviously come down. Where am I? Look at that big wall. Yeah, this is the bit of Beaufort where I turned left off it and went along there. So I'm going to stay on it here and head down to where I was at Montpelier. Quite a wide road, this, Beaufort Avenue. Quite a big road. Not much traffic about now, most of them I think have dodged what was going on the prom. So it's a little bit hilly up and down, but all this area is. But again, nice quality red brick houses, most of them, and concrete coated on the right hand side. And as we come to this one, again, I can't remember what it's called. We've got another Union flag down there. This is Layburn Avenue. This is where the tram stop used to be in the 70s. A couple of nice semis, both sides, and they're mostly bungalows. So if you're happy with a house where they've bunged a low roof on, then this is the place for you. What do I say it was called? Layburn. And some nice semis, a nice bungalow on its own, detached. 2 more semis, 3 more bungalows, I think. And these nice ones to the left. And we come to 3 more hotels. And I'm not sure now if this first one is a hostel or not. It says flats, but I'm going to head round towards where I used to live, where I've just been. So there's the Harlands Hotel, where I worked from 1973, I think, when I was 13, until about 1977. So it used to be the Harlands. This middle one used to be called the Regatta, and I think, if I can get round, this end one used to be the Sandylands. So that's going back a long way, folks, and I'm stuck on this curve. I can just about get off. So as I said, I'm on the edge of Layburn, and this is where the tram stop used to be. And talking of trams, a mandatory tram crossing for you. 306, nice big house. Two more nice ones. And we come to some flats, folks. Now the flats are here. That's Haddon Court to the left, Haddon Court to the right, which is strange because this is called Haddon Road, I think. So a nice big pair of red brick semis, and then a bit of a terrace on each side. Looking at it, Haddon Court Limited Rest Home, having some work done, and quite unusual to see streets like this. They're not broken up like most of the others, and very nice area. So you might have just caught a squirrel running across the front of me, and I think we've got 3 or 4 magpies here, which is an unusual thing to see if they were magpies. Let's try and creep up. Oh, they're not, they're pigeons. Good God, Donna's have a fit. So I'm back on the end of Beaufort Avenue. So there's the other Patriot flag. And this road, I'm going to go up one side and go back down it. In fact, I'll do it this way around. I'll go this way and I'll come back and end up at the back of the Norbreck, which is where I'm going. So again, a big wide road. I forgot its name, I've said it a minute ago. A mixture of semis, concrete, semis in pebble dash, quite a different one here on the corner, and this is Norcliffe Road, as I thought it was, and that's down to Montpelier again. That's the road I used to come up to go to school, and then I used to carry on down Caxton Avenue over there sometimes, or sometimes we went this way. That's Montgomery School I'm talking about, where I was, I think, since 1970 or 71 until 76, I think. Waller Avenue, that's another one that links down to Montpelier. A nice big detached one there, that's number 120. But again, not many for sale along here, folks. Not many for sale. I used to have a friend from school called Colin Hallett that lived round here on the left somewhere. That's Davenport Avenue. So that's a different one. So I'm nearly back down at Red Bank Road. So there is Red Bank. And to fill in these in-betweeners between here and Montpelier, this one's Rivington. I'll go down here, I'll interweave between them. I can hear some sort of military jets flying. I don't know if this mic will pick it up or not. And we've got quite a hill here. Oh, he's doing his Thunderbirds bit again now because he's going downhill. So there's the fire station in the background. You've just been here, Stick? Yeah, no, I've just been here, but I'm just trying to. We've got to have a look at this, folks. This is the first one of these I've seen. Now that's the new 2025 or 2024 Ford Capri. Yeah, I've had a few Capris in my time. They were crazy. The 2.8 free, originally it was free leaser, and they changed the insurance laws, so they dropped it to a 2.8, and then there were smaller ones. So, as I said, we've just been down here, but we're here now. Just to link to this bit that we missed. There's still this loud noise in the sky somewhere, and I can't see where it is. There's a little aeroplane up there. So as I saw from that end, this is Davenport, and I'm back on that bit of a hill. So if you live in Davenport, Fat Steve's been mooching around, showing people what a lovely street it is. So I'm back up the top now of here, and I'm back where I forgot the name. I think it was Norcliffe. I can't remember for sure. I'm not sure if there's one I missed. We'll have a little look. It could be the one where I used to go to school. Yeah, that's the next one. So we'll do this one. Then we've done everywhere between Red Bank Road and Norbreck Castle. Everywhere along the prom, folks, I think. You never know, we might have done. I might have to put these into a separate section. I don't know what to call them. Could call it area mapping. Yes. It's gone. It's not the flag I thought it was. It's the blue and white one. But not Israel. So, back onto here, and I said before, from Montpelier, going to school, I would turn onto this one, which was Caxton normally, not always, most of the time. So, in fact, Steve's trod along here so many times over probably 3 or 4 years, I think. Back in 73, no it wasn't, 70, something like that. I think it's 73 to 76. So, Caxton carries on down there, but I'm back on Norcliffe, which was where I wanted to be as I look down to the Norbreck. But just to keep you all happy, then none of you get upset and jealous, I'll carry on down Caxton and turn left, and I should come out by the chip shop that we reviewed a bit back at the back of the Norbreck, I think. Oh God, it's quite bumpy. I can't see the time. I'm trying to keep it to 20 minutes, but it might go over a bit because it's covering such a large area. I can't remember what this one's called. It's a bit off my track. But if I head back up, got a couple more here to the right where I think the dead ends. I don't know them. Gregory Avenue. There's one here to the left that I may have missed, but I never know. Hanover Crescent. So that, reading it, looks like it's a crescent behind there. So this next one on the left is probably Hanover as well. Got Falkirk to the right. I haven't a clue where that goes. I don't think I've ever been down there, but it probably comes out on Devonshire Road near the pub that I went for breakfast yesterday but didn't. So, nice bungalows again, all different types, all different colours as I come up. Well, that one's Lanark Avenue, so that crescent must carry on behind there, I think. This is a weird one, Duncan Avenue. God, I've never heard of some of these, but they're so far away from the area that I'm trying to get, which has been everything in this square to my left between, wait for it, yes, here we go folks, here's Norbreck Road. So I can smell fish and chips, but I don't think it's open unless he's preparing. So we're on Norbreck Road folks, so that's done all this area between Redbank Road and Norbreck Road. You can hear some generators or something to the right, could be the laundry because I can smell laundry detergent, I think. So as I'm coming up now to the end of Norbreck Road, I think I'll be getting on the prom and heading back to the studio. I don't know how long I've been filming. There's the old pub and the nightclub, long gone. That used to be so busy, and last time I was here at the Norbreck, I think they'd opened the club here at the end, brother. Barrels, I think it was called. I don't know if it's still open or not. So I'm pulling over. This is this last bit of the promenade that I missed. And I don't know if these are hotels or not. Monarch Apartments. And on the corner, I lived here a long time ago. Acorn Apartments. And where have I got to get to? I haven't been down that. I've not been down that one. Have I? No. So that's Chatsworth. folks. I might have been, can't remember, I don't think so. So those were the apartments that I lived years ago. And just before I moved to Garstang, I think. So, we're on Chatsworth. It is virtually impossible not to miss something, you do know that, don't you? So there's a big gap there. And what's that? I don't know. So that's Chatsworth. Let's have a look up here. Does it go where I think it does? Oh. Now, somebody asked me the other day if I'm going to recreate all the stickets, alleys and ginnels that I used to do before I was hacked. And I might be doing. So this might be in that one day. I think this is a substation. Oh, I used to come down here in my car years ago. Yeah, that's definitely a substation. And it's looking like gate's locked over there. So I'm stuck, folks. So I'm gonna flick back. I should have the Norbreck Castle in the distance. I don't know if you can see it. So for now, it's Fat Steve. Done a little mooch between Red Bank Road and Norbreck Road in beautiful downtown Blackpool, folks. Catch you all later. Keep safe. Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve.
Hello, it's Fat Sandra, but I'm not fat.
And together, we're Spices Media. So bye everybody, Fat Sandra and Fat Steve, Spices Media.